Welcome back to Tech by Pike. Today we are finishing out our review of the HP Victus gaming laptop. We did an unboxing when we were in the other studio, and I started on the benchmarking and gaming results from this laptop when we were over there, but I couldn't quite finish and get all the way done so I could post it. So now that we're here, we're able to finish out this review. And I just want to warn you that you may see some footage where we were at the other studio along with the new footage that we took here. So anyway, just be aware of that. I want to really quickly go over the specs only because it's been a little bit. And this comes with the 15.6 Full HD 1080p 9 millisecond 144 hertz screen. It comes with a 12th gen i7 126050H processor. It comes with an RTX 3070 Ti, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 at 3200 megahertz, and then it also comes with a Wi-Fi 6 card and also 512 PCIe NVMe solid state drive. So it comes with 512, which is a little bit disappointing. I wish it would have came with 1 terabyte. But it does come with a full-size SD card slot, which is nice. And then it comes with an actual Ethernet jack, which I appreciate. The only red flag as far as the chassis is concerned is the screen wobble on this laptop. And I'm going to open it up here with one finger. And this is something that I mentioned in the last review. And it just goes on and on. Still going. Okay, it stopped. And I don't know if I prefaced it enough in the unboxing video, but while I was here doing some benchmarking and typing on this, this thing was just wobbling like crazy, and it got to the point where it was a little annoying. Anyway, just be aware of that if you're looking at this for a purchase. This Victus lineup has been out for a little bit, and it's been kind of an ongoing issue, and I would have thought that HP would have fixed it by now, but they have not. Anyway, all that being said, we want to get into the benchmarking and the gaming results, and I want to bring that to you right now. Let's get into it. Victus 720p camera. It's not bad, but I'll sit here and type, and I move just a little bit, and you can tell that the screen is wobbling. Also note the quality of the microphone as well. It's not bad. All right, we're going to test out the speaker quality and speaker volume. We're at 30 on the sound. That's not bad, actually. Good sound at the top range. I didn't hear any distortion. Maybe you did, but I certainly didn't. It's not bad. We performed some screen tests with our SpiderX Pro, and I want to tell you our results were interesting. And I'm not sure if it was because of the lighting in the room or what, but they seemed kind of off, but maybe others out there have gotten the same results and everything was fine on my end. But anyway, that being said, we got 65% of sRGB, and then we got 49% of Adobe RGB, and 48% of P3. And again, that seems really, really low. I don't know if it's the screen itself, the quality of the screen, or if it was the test. There was something messing with the test, but I ran it 3 different times and got the same results. Adjusted the lighting in the room, same thing. So I don't know. HP has its own proprietary software it installs on its gaming laptops called Omen Gaming Hub. And in there, under the Victus laptop, you can check out System Vitals. It has a network booster, and then performance control where you can set the laptop to quiet, default, and performance. You can also adjust fan speeds and check out CPU temperature, GPU, and CPU utilization. It has an optimizer for boosting and cleaning to remove unnecessary files. Has a light studio, and you can also boost your games individually under the My Games tab, which is kind of cool. We ran Cinebench, and just a reminder, we have the 12th gen Intel Core i7 12650H with 10 cores, 16 threads at 2.69 gigahertz. And our single core score was 1,722, and our multi-core score was 10,994. We performed some synthetic benchmarking using 3D Mark, TimeSpy, Firestrike, a CPU benchmarking, and a storage benchmarking. We're going to start with TimeSpy here. Graphics score was 5,559. CPU score was 10,035. And our overall score compared to online was 5,957, which was good. The average score was about 6,010 online. Firestrike's score, graphics score was 14,490, physics score was 26,977, and the combined score was 5,468. Compared to online, our score was 13,226, and it doesn't look like we got the average or the best online. Our CPU profile, you can see here, we got a number of scores, max thread, 16 threads, all the way down to 1 thread. You can check that out. And then our storage benchmark, 2,275. And you can see here, our score online was 2,275 compared to others. Average was 2,045, so we beat that score, but the best was 10,353. Utilizing Geekbench 5, we did a CPU benchmark. Single core score was 1,661. Multi-core score was 8,641. I'm going to scroll down a little bit so you can check out the scores in more detail. The OpenCL compute score for Geekbench 5 was 69,256. I'm going to scroll down here so you can take a look at that score in more detail. We performed some FPS benchmarking, played a couple games, Cyberpunk, Spider-Man, and Star Wars Battlefront. For Cyberpunk, we got between 48 and 58 FPS on average, and that was on high. Spider-Man was also on high, and we got 58 to 65 FPS. Star Wars Battlefront, we ended up lowering it down to medium settings, and at medium settings, we're getting around 96 to 103 FPS on average. We played a number of games like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, F1 2020, Red Dead Redemption, and Horizon Zero Dawn to get some FPS scores. We played these games on medium settings only, not on high and ultra, only because once we got to the high and ultra settings, the laptop started really performing poorly during gameplay. So anyway, for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, we got a max of 142 FPS and a minimum of 71 FPS. F1 2020, we got a max of 181 FPS and a minimum of 115 FPS. Red Dead Redemption, we got 62 FPS as a max and minimum 37 FPS. And then lastly, for Horizon Zero Dawn, we got a max of 85 FPS and a minimum of 7 FPS. Playable. Definitely playable on medium settings. While playing Star Wars Battlefront, we were checking out the fan noise as well. The fans kicked in on high. not long after we started the game, and we were getting around 50 to about 52 decibels on the fan noise. While we're trying to get our FPS scores for Cyberpunk, we're also checking the temps of the laptop, specifically above the keyboard, on the keyboard, and above the graphics card and the CPU, where we were averaging around 39 to 41.1 degrees Celsius. And then right down by the palm rests and the mouse pad, we were getting probably around 25 to 29 degrees Celsius. That is the HP Victus 15.6 gaming laptop. It's not bad for a budget laptop. We got this for around $1,100 out on the Best Buy website. And for $1,100, you get quite a bit. I mean, you get lots of ports. You get the full-size SD card slot. The keyboard's not bad. The trackpad is nice and large. The only issue that I have really as far as the chassis is concerned is the screen wobble. But if that doesn't matter to you, if you don't care and all you care about is gaming, you're going to use an external keyboard and mouse, who cares about the amount of screen wobble this particular laptop has. So anyway, lots of opportunity for upgrading, like I mentioned. And, you know, we did some gaming. We had the settings on the games from low to medium. Once we started getting into the high and ultra, this laptop did tend to bog down a bit. So just note to self, if you're in the market for a new gaming laptop and you're looking to spend, you know, around $1,000 to $1,200. So anyway, there you have it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this from Tech by Pike, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. It helps the channel. Not only that, it gives us an opportunity to bring more videos like this to you. And for that, we thank you. We'll see you in the next one.